Hey,
Welcome back to Uncommon Commentators with Jay, Jonah, and Zoe. Look at Jonah with the big smile on his face. Okay, now we're back here. We're here for game one recap. How did y'all like game one? Let's start there.
It didn't feel like Denver showed all their cards and they still cooked.
Cooked.
So
Cooked.
we
It's
saw
just-
some early stuff with the Aaron Gordon stuff to begin really stood out because it was kind of like stuff we talked about on Monday with you got MPJ and KCP as the help defenders to the side.
Mm-hmm.
You're not going to come off them to come help on Gordon, and he just took advantage of that shit so easily.
Oh yeah, very easily. So I don't know.
I saw the.
Honestly, go ahead, Zoe.
I just saw the stats. He had 12 points in that first quarter. Got off to a hot start. Another bucket in the second. That's going to be tough when Aaron Gordon's the one to go off like that. Miami's going to be just. It's gonna be tough.
And let me tell you something.
Six layups and dunks.
Yeah, he was bullying their ass in the first quarter. Man. And then when you have Bruce Brown, I mix it up every time. Bruce Brown making contested threes with Bam in his face.
Hey, Once man, I saw that one,
you're gonna lose the game.
Yeah,
ain't too much you're gonna get from that. You know what I'm saying? So. I think I said on Monday, Denver in 6. I might have said 5. I'm staying with 5.
Y'all said at 5. I was at 6.
Okay, yeah. I was at 5. I'm staying with my 5. It's brought to my attention today that no team has ever went undefeated at home during the playoffs. So I was going back. I'm like, oh shit, did it? And I couldn't find a team that lost at home in the playoffs. Every team you think of, Mike teams, Magic teams, Shaq Kobe teams, LeBron teams, Steph teams, everybody lose at least once.
That's like crazy.
Fam, if they don't lose in Denver, they have no chance. The damn Heat have no chance.
That damn altitude, that's gonna be an issue. I know we talked about it. We don't want to say it, whatever. When Grant Hill, of all people, with his fit ass paws, like when he needs one, like Chucky did, he can't breathe anyway.
I know damn. Listen,
when Grant Hill needs one, I know.
Why didn't you say anything about Charles Barkley though?
Because we know he needs one. He needs one.
I said Charles Barkley needs it, but Grant Hill.
I think they was putting 100 on 10. Like I don't really think inside, like sitting down, like. I get it, but I feel like we've never talked about the altitude this much, I guess, because Denver ain't never been to the finals, but it's like it's getting way blown out of proportion at this point.
Like, you notice it, but if you're just sitting there doing a normal activity, you're not going to notice it. Like, I've been in a car in Denver, in the mountains, even like 10,000 feet in the air. You feel like when you're in a car, or you're hiking, or you're running around, or you're playing something physical, you realize it, but like, I'm not buying in on that whole. I saw that Twitter clip though. That was.
I said, wake the hell up. But, well, y'all got any other thoughts about this game? Because
Denver's shooting stood out a lot to me because they only shot 8 of 27. MPJ 2 for 11.
Yeah.
Jamal Murray 2 of 7. KCP 1 of 3, and they were just fine. It wasn't a worry.
No, it wasn't.
That really stood out. Like their offense, Jokic wasn't even shooting. Jokic had 12 shots for the entire game. I think he had maybe like 5 or 6 in the first half.
Yes,
that was a surprise because
that right there.
I was catching up. When I saw Murray was the one going off, he was super efficient early on too, and Jokic was kind of just coasting. He was getting some rebounds, assists still, but I was like, y'all in for it like that? It's one of those days. He still ended up with his triple double. And they still got the dub. Like, Denver's just a tough team. You don't know which Jokic you're going to get.
This it.
You can't send the help.
Reminds me of a LeBron ran team. Like I said on Monday, Jokic is just a bigger, slower LeBron. You got all these fucking shooters everywhere, and he gonna pick your ass apart. And even if Jokic don't, or even LeBron have a great scoring game, you can still feel the impact. Jokic, you can feel the impact big time. And like, don't mind my voice. My voice is gone. I don't even know why the fuck my voice is gone like this.
The thing with Jokic that was crazy was like, it wasn't even like Miami was sending a ton of pressure on some plays. Like they'd send a little stunt or a dig at him. There was one play where he found Bruce Brown in the opposite. He was on the right side, like mid post. They send a little pressure on him. He just turns around, chucks it over to Bruce Brown easily. No problem at all. Finds the open man instantly. Didn't have to look around. Like, I just don't know what you do with shit like that.
No, I don't know. I don't know what you're gonna do either. Like they've looked comfortable the whole playoffs. I know they lost in the first 2 rounds. Even in against the Lakers, they look comfortable every time. They look comfortable every game.
Even when they were down like 10 and had to make a comeback.
They look comfortable. They just cruised. Even with Miami making these little runs they made, it never felt like they were going to actually win this game. Like, even it felt like Denver felt the same way. Like, Denver was moving and doing their thing. Like, yeah, they making a run, but we're still going to from the jump. We're going to win this shit. Like, Mike Malone and his coaching bag. Listen, if any coach-player combo can make this happen, is Spo and Jimmy, but I can't see it. Like, I know
Malone is definitely in that upper tier compared to some other coaches we've seen.
Oh yeah,
Denver phase 2, especially coming off the Ham series. Like,
yeah,
Michael Malone has been around this system for a while. He's got his pieces. He's been around.
He know what he wants to do. Yeah,
like he takes his timeouts timely as hell. He's always getting pissed and taking timeouts.
Yep, he know when he can let his guys play through. He do get pissed. He do get mad as fuck.
Mm-hmm.
He know when he can let guys stay. You know what I'm saying? He know if I can let you guys stay out there, or when I need to call a timeout, cut y'all ass out, and get this shit going. Like at home, like they still play good on the road, but at home, Denver is just a different beast. Like the defense, the movement,
the defense actually. It showed some of the rotations. They were just active.
Yeah, they were like Miami was missing shots, but Denver still was playing solid team. Yeah. And I don't like to get to the finals and it be a bad series. I hope it just be competitive.
But at least it's like the thing that I really like about this Denver team, especially with like the animosity with Twitter and fans and people bullshitting, is your team faces this team, you can just tip the cap and be like, "This is a damn good basketball team." You can't like team. What is there to get mad about with stuff like in this situation?
There's literally nothing to get. There's nothing to get mad about when you actually think about it.
They're better players, better coaching, better schemes. It just is what it is. You run into it, it happens. Unfortunately, it was a good run. Everyone's calling for a sweep now, though, on Twitter.
It was a good run. Look, if how should I put this? I don't want to keep harping on it, but I've been seeing people like go ballistic on this AFC going to the finals. Like, listen, a lot has to go right for an AFC to make it to the finals. Period. Miami has met their match. Like in 2020, played the Lakers. There was a big ass Lakers team, and Miami could not deal with that shit. And that's the same thing about to happen now. And already in game 1, Miami has brought out the fucking zone. It's downhill from there. When you're bringing out the zone in the NBA game, in game 1,
Miami zone solid, but I still don't know.
You have no answer. You're telling us you have no answer.
It's gonna be.
Yeah, and Jokic can see over that. He can see over that shit. Like, what are we doing? It's a wrap. I don't need to see when you're doing a zone. It's a wrap for you. I can see Miami winning game 4. I can't see them winning game 2. Nothing about tonight says to me that Miami's going to bounce back and win game 2.
It's going to take that Jimmy outlier game. Like we talked about a couple days ago, that Jimmy outlier game's for sure going to come around. I mean, he was really quiet today. 6 of 14, 13 points.
He wasn't even like aggressive for nothing.
wasn't really hunting that mid-range shot as much as you'd see. I mean, Bam was the main guy on offense for sure.
That was definitely exciting to see because we haven't seen that much. Yeah, it was a big surprise. That's what we
talked about the other day, is he'd be a big piece on how that was going to go around, but we put so much trust in these Miami Heat role players, and Strus 0 of 9 from 3, Duncan Robinson 1 of 5, Caleb Martin 1 of 2, and he had a couple like long twos in there too. So
yeah,
if you just have a couple fall your way there, I mean, it can be difficult for. They always talk about role players shooting in away situations. I mean, it's hard enough to
in Miami. Yeah, I already know where
it's going to get better, but man, just some of the when Jimmy has 13 points, you're not going to win many games against a team like this. Straight up,
no, there's not much you're going to get done. It's not. It's today's. The game started off exciting as fuck for me. I ain't gonna lie. It started off exciting as hell, and then that shit died off quick. That shit started turning into background noise. It was on the TV. I'm watching, but it just never felt like. Of course, the announcer was gonna make it seem like it's Miami's making a run. Yeah, they're making a run, but that it was never a momentum swing. It was always in Denver. Always.
The most serious they got was the start of the fourth quarter. That was about it.
And then once Denver came back, it was like it was over.
Zoe missed out.
Yeah, Zoe missed that. I'm sorry. He had technical difficulties with the good old Comcast.
Yeah, I'll see y'all. Hey,
praying for you, buddy.
Tomorrow.
I am definitely praying
tomorrow. Shit.
Praying for you on that one,
right?
You know how that gets.
Man, I don't know, man. This series, it can get ugly. Point blank, this series can get real ugly.
Some people talked about Haywood Highsmith guarding Jokic and then having Bam as a roamer, kind of like what they did with Rui and AD. The thing about that is, yes, it can be a good idea if you mix it in with your other schemes like the zone and then just regular straight up. But at the same time, Denver has so many things and buttons they can push too, which makes it so difficult for me to believe in that Miami switch and having more options.
There's nothing I can believe. I don't believe in that shit at all.
Empty out the drawer and it's like, oh, Denver got this to throw at you.
Sometimes teams are just literally the best team all season from start to beginning, from start to end. And this is what's going on with Denver. Denver, nobody wanted to believe it. I didn't want to believe this shit, but Denver
I didn't want to.
Is definitely the best. I get people want to talk crazy that they had to beat 2 play-in teams. Like, who gives a fuck? They play.
Those play-in teams be good teams, quote unquote. Yeah, so what does that make? Like, like you're calling everyone ass then.
Exactly. So it's like, listen, they beat who they were supposed to beat. Everybody said Phoenix was the champ as soon as they made the trade for KD. Light work. That was light work for them.
Played a game.
Right. That was light. Even though that shit went 6, that was light work for Denver. That was super light work. That LA Lakers, light work for them. It was an easy sweep for the damn Denver Nuggets, okay? It was an easy 5, sorry, Jonah, against the Timberwolves. Easy 5.
I'm taking my 1.
Hey, I would too. Lakers and get now 1. I'd definitely take my 1. And Miami, we're going to see. We know Jimmy can just go nuts next game, but you got to have to win on the road in Denver against this team. He can't just do his normal 50-55. He's got to do that with some help. He's not going to be able to do. I don't think Jimmy can. I don't want to doubt him, but
I don't want to doubt.
This shit's going to be hard, man.
And I don't want to doubt these role players either. We know Max Strus ain't going to go 0 for 10 again. Caleb Martin's going to start hitting a couple shots.
No. They were missing shots. Yeah.
I mean, even
they was missing shots they normally make.
Watching the box score, those guys make a couple shots. It's a ball game, even though it did feel like Denver was in control.
A couple, not a ton. A couple.
That's all you need. And I know it's easier said than done. I started seeing people on Twitter talking about Tyler Hero. We knew that shit was going to start. We knew that We knew that shit was gonna start happening.
Shot making does help to have around. I don't care how good your role players are having. If you get some more shot making in there, it's gonna.
So is he trying to get? Is he trying to get going for game 2? Is he? All right, people dumb as hell for that. They was talking about
already.
In the Knicks series, trade him for a first. Shut up. Shut up.
Yeah.
Let your team stop playing, then let's talk about it, okay?
Yeah, please shut up. Like, right.
Ew.
Wait till October. Please stop. Please stop. When everybody's got a whole new roster or whatever. But I saw that I guess he's trying to get here for game 2. I don't know.
2, 3.
If I was Tyler Hero, I would just try to get here for game 3 or 4. I wouldn't even try to get here for game 2.
Nah.
Game 3, game 4.
Go be comfortable at home.
Yeah, don't start no game. No, don't do that here.
That.
Yeah, you go. Give me game 3 because at least you're still down 2-0. If you're down 3-0 in that game 4, yeah, you might win, but that shit probably over in 5 in Denver.
Yeah, plus that storyline, if you have a bad game, they on your ass. They back to trading you.
Oh yeah, definitely. They definitely back to trading you, but we know how this is. I just look at this box score, man. Like,
hey, here's the trivia question for y'all. So Miami went to the free throw line 1 time today.
Okay.
2 attempts. Who is the player that took those free throws?
Was it Zeller or some shit?
I cannot answer because I'm looking at the box score. But I was actually going to guess this person, and I cannot believe this is actually the dude.
Damn, Haywood Highsmith.
Yes.
Jimmy didn't go to the line at all. Bam didn't go to the line at all. Nobody. But Haywood.
They shot 39 fucking 3-pointers and made 13 and shot 2 free throws.
Some fatigue from that 7-game series from Miami. We want to give them any
shoot them any bail for that one?
It easily could be. We'll see.
It could be.
It's hard to gauge with the 2 road first games, but
yeah.
I mean, it's not ideal. I'll put it that way.
Denver shot 20 free throws. And I do want the NBA to work on this shit, though. Jokic get more late calls than I've ever seen.
The late calls are crazy just in general in the league. That's one of my least favorite things in the NBA is when
it is nuts.
The ball rolls out and they're like, oh, he missed.
Jokic had about 4 or 5 of late calls tonight alone. I understand what y'all looking at, MVP. But you can't be doing that. We can't be waiting to see if they make the basket like we at the court, like we at the backyard court or some shit. We can't do that. We got to stop that. And another thing, Denver, you guys need more celebrities. They need better celebrities. Denver do. I don't want to see Peyton Manning big ass red forehead on my big ass TV, or y'all big ass TV, or y'all big ass TV. Nobody want to see that. Nobody give a damn about Russell Wilson like that. I know it's Denver. We don't give a shit. Do we?
Start playing Future in the arena and he's shivering.
Oh my God. Listen, don't let Future be playing at halftime. He's going to be pissed.
Hey, man.
Oh my God.
Dirty soda spike.
Oh my God. I'm sorry. Is that disrespectful? I think it's funny, but it might be disrespectful. And another thing that pisses me off.
Someone will put it out there.
To the game. I'm going to get back to the game, but another thing that pisses me about the NBA Finals now is how the floor art for the NBA Finals is not actually on the floor.
Just put it on the floor. What the fuck?
They say it's too slippery. Yeah, they say it's too slippery.
Really?
That's what I've heard. That's why they don't do it no more.
You'd think by now they'd have a way around that.
But what the fuck is the center court? What is that? Is it just hardwood? It is just hardwood. Because you got to take it up if you got an ice rink under it. So that shit is just hardwood. And the NBA Finals and playoff stuff is. But damn, y'all can't. It's 2023. You got a better technology for this shit?
Got to have the vibes right.
Yeah, because it just looks weird when the players are running through it and it's distorted and shit.
I mean, we could get on a soapbox about everything design-wise in the league. That could,
we can.
That could be a whole
new
episode.
Uniforms, I hate so much. The new uniforms.
You can talk about the score bugs if you want to. You could, hey.
It ain't too much we can say about this game one. So I was watching this nitpicking about other shit because game one was, hey, if it I'm gonna ask you this though. Let me ask you this: if it keeps going like this, with how Jokic is just doing this thing, passing, rebounding, some scoring, and Jamal Murray is going off like this, he might have a chance to win Finals MVP, low key. But politics, I feel like people will still give it to Jokic, straight up.
Hey,
but
we already saw it.
If it keeps going like this, like what tonight was, let's see.
Exactly.
Who was the leading scorer tonight for them? Oh, for the
Eastern.
For the what's the awards called? I don't even know. What's the name of the awards? Is it a Bill? Is it Jordan? Somebody else?
I couldn't tell you who its name is attached.
I don't know.
I couldn't tell you.
Hey, low key, I'll retract my statement about whatever the fuck I just said about that MVP talk. Because I didn't even know Jokic had 27. He led the team with 27 points.
That's the thing about him is it's like, oh, we're doing a good job on him. We're limiting him, and he's not doing it. You look at the scoreboard, he's got 25 already.
Yo, Jamal Murray was scoring like he had 40. He only had 26. And Jokic
Jamal Murray's
scoring.
Buckets are they feel heavier.
What the fuck? And Jokic ended with 27 and felt like he had 14. What in the fuck is going on?
We'll take that back too.
Some players just like that.
Yeah, I just retract my statement. Jokic is going to be Finals MVP regardless of what happens.
And it's like, how many points would Jokic or how many points would Jamal have to average 35. To combat with a Jokic triple double every game? Yeah. Like,
Jamal Murray would have to do like 35, 8, and 8.
35
every night, at least, and he has to have some rebounds in there. He has to have some assists in there.
Clutch moments.
Clutch shit. He has to do a lot. Because Jokic, what did he do today? 27, 14, and 10.
Damn.
On 12 shots.
On 12 shots. God damn.
And y'all are trying to tell me this man ain't good? Hey, it was never about Jokic. It was always the team that I did not believe in. It was always the team. It was never Jokic. That's a really
big piece. That's a really big piece.
So people know it was never. Yes.
Let me pull up this roster from
And we got to remember Murray was hurt. He was gone. Like the support just wasn't there last year.
No, it wasn't. It was never Jokic. Just put it out there so people know. It was always the Denver team as a whole. I think all players get that. Like LeBron, it was like, oh, we trust him. We don't know about that damn team. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be like that.
This team had a supporting cast around. I mean, Will Barton, like Austin Rivers, JaMychal Green, Facu Campazzo was getting spot starts.
Oh.
Austin Rivers is y'all problem now in Minnesota.
Hey, he did his step in reserve duties during the year. He did his jab steps.
Hey,
that's right.
Hey, Austin Rivers got one of the best mixtapes ever.
That shit.
Hands down. Hey, when he made that game winner against Duke, I thought he was gonna be a star. I ain't gonna lie. I thought he was gonna get to. I'm like, oh my God, what is this dude on? And he lied to everybody. He was
he's still getting contracts. So
he's still getting contracts. He's not he wasn't where everybody thought he was going to be coming to the league, but he's definitely turned into a solid player. Yeah, look at the Denver team from 2020 that made the conference finals. That team was
that's the team I'm looking at.
Oh, that's the yeah, that team wasn't rookie Jokic. No, that team was awful. I won't say awful. They're just not gonna win a championship.
That's why I said Gallo and shit. I was like, yo, it's been a minute.
Yeah, right.
That is a minute, bro. You said him. I said I don't think he was there.
That's like Iggy days.
I didn't know he was on. Gallo was on the fucking Boston Celtics.
Yeah, he signed with them in the offseason and
he got hurt in the damn overseas,
it might have been,
right?
What Eurobasket? I think that was what was going
on.
Yeah,
that's what he got hurt. I forgot about that. Yeah. Hey, he'd have been huge for Boston this year. Oh my god,
that shooting,
yo.
Bruh.
Oh god, I forgot all about that supporter.
Shit. Hey, can we get Paul Millsap an honorary ring, man?
Hey,
Gary Harris.
Paul Millsap was on Denver forever.
He was. He signed that big deal, and they just kept coming back.
Like, man, it felt, but look, Denver has done a great job. They went and got KCP. They went and got Bruce Brown. Those two dudes alone.
The Aaron Gordon trade.
Trading for Aaron Gordon. Them three pieces. Yo. Who else did you add?
And it was only picks.
Nobody wanted him?
Yeah, Bruce Brown.
That was crazy. How does nobody?
I hope not. Because he was solid.
Say what now?
He was solid with.
Nobody wanted Bruce Brown after the Nets.
Yeah.
They're saying that on the broadcast.
I missed that. Nobody wanted him. He played good for the Nets. He was like the one bright spot for the Nets in the playoffs last year against the Celtics. I don't know what the fuck people. He's like a role player Westbrook. His energy is off the, his energy is to the roof every time. Like he's gonna give you full effort anytime he's in the game.
The Aaron Gordon trade had Gary Harris, who was pretty much injured at that point, RJ Hampton, who didn't get his fourth-year option picked up, and a first-round pick that has like some protections on it. So
Gary Harris had a chance too. Injuries fuck you up. He had a chance.
Oh, he was so good for a while there.
Solid 3-and-D guard, whatever you know.
Man,
he averaged 18 on 48-40.
Yes, like shooting. Gary Harris should be like he should be helping a contending team right now. But them injuries fucked him. Cause Gary Harris had to click. Was he with Denver?
Yeah.
That was the trade. He sent him to Orlando, like you said, right?
Yeah.
And he was drafted by Denver, right?
He was originally drafted by the Bulls, but he got traded on draft.
Oh yeah, on Michigan State. That's right.
Dougie McBuckets.
Don't get me started.
Oh my God, why are we always involved in stupid ass draft day trades?
Nurkic was in there too.
We always in that shit. I don't know, but...
And Anthony Randolph, Wolves legend. Good old Anthony Randolph.
Left-handed assassin, bro.
He's playing for Real Madrid now.
Before we get about
you guys got any?
Go ahead.
You guys got any expectations for Game 2, or just kind of? I mean, for me, it seems like a lot of the same stuff.
Zero.
Try to get some shooting for Miami going.
I expect Jimmy to be a little more aggressive. I just don't see
this
that
is
two games in a row.
No. Unless he just fucking dog tired.
Like the mid, he could have taken a lot more middies today.
Yeah, he was not aggressive. It's just, man, it is refreshing not to have like the KDs, the Stephs, the LeBrons in the finals, whoever the other big names are. But sometimes you need big ass names in the finals. Sometimes.
Hey, Jokic dialogue about to get crazy this offseason.
Oh my God. Y'all heard, first of all, I don't even know who still watched this fucking show. I just asked y'all this shit on Monday, who watched our First Things First shit. And then who you have, Chris Broussard and Nick Wright and whoever the other fucking dude is. I never know his name, but he has god-awful takes. The dude from Boston. Chris Broussard said that if Jokic, first of all, no, not Bucher. I know Bucher, dumbass.
Oh, okay.
I know him. I know him. But Chris Broussard, let me start here first. Just because somebody is great, don't mean you need to go back and find an older player to say they're bad or overrated. First of all, just because Jokic wins one ring, if you want to say he's better than Dirk, if he wins this ring, that's fine. But you ain't got to be talking crazy about Dirk, Chris Broussard. Who is what? Who is getting up at 6:30 in the morning and watching Chris Broussard talk basketball?
I don't want to get angry at that early in the morning, man.
Who? Who is doing that? I need to know who's up that early watching First Things First. Watching Nick Wright, long ass hair with his terrible takes, Chris Broussard with his no story having ass, and the other dude, I don't know what his name is. Y'all should have knew First Thing First was not the show to watch when they had Brandon Marshall on there every day. Period. I know this is a finals recap, but certain things I just see that just pisses me off. And I had to just get it off my chest.
We'll get some media bites tomorrow, I'm sure.
Always. Oh, yeah. Come Monday, I'm going to have hella shit to say probably about all type of stupid Twitter shit people are saying, all that. You know what I'm saying? So, but anything else y'all got before we get up out of here?
Hey, man, just looking for some competitive basketball still.
Yeah, no more. I don't want to blow out. Go ahead, Zo, but I'm going to go ahead and finish. Go ahead, Zo. Go ahead.
I finally got to sit down in third quarter. Thought I was going to get to watch something. And it's 20 points. I'm like, what the fuck? I don't want to watch this shit. And then the internet goes on, so whatever. But like, I finally get to enjoy it. And y'all getting blown out game one. I don't need that. Pick it up rest of the series.
Yeah. Yeah, I just need what I need. Even if I do feel Denver's going to win, which I do feel that shit still, but let it be close. Let it feel like if Miami's coming back, like, oh shit, they can win this game. Not they coming back and they're not going to win this shit. Because it's like they got down to 10, that shit went back up to 17. They got down to 10, went back up to 15. That's too much work for Miami. Your legs are going to be too tired for that shit. And you got to think about for game 2. They keep coming back all game long, all game. So it's no expectations. All I think all of us want is just a close game.
Mm-hmm.
Period. Well,
better fight.
With that being said, hey, this is a fun. I'm glad we started this doing these recaps, live recaps. Also, we got people in the chat talk. What did he say? Facts, Jay. I just want a close, entertaining series. Everyone knows Denver is a more talented team. Facts. How you say your name? Alakazam? Alakazam.
That's one of my friends.
Hey.
Shout out to you. Shout out to you, my boy. But yes, all our recaps is going to be live, and our Monday shows is going to be live as well. On top of that, our stuff still go up, and the shows still go up as well. But y'all can just be here to see us live if you want to do so. You know how to follow us on everywhere on Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, Uncommon Commentators, podcast, till when is game 2? Sunday or Saturday?
Sunday.
Damn.
Is it Sunday? They skipping 2 days. We need to make sure.
Yeah, Sunday.
Yep.
Really?
Sunday.
At what time? 7 o'clock? Oh, wow. They skipping. Okay, bet. Sunday o'clock. Sunday at 7 o'clock. I need to get up out of here. But until Sunday, we see y'all later. Peace.